What's the word, YouTube, man? It's your boy JayOsoShifty. I was just cooking up this shooting big build, and I was looking at the stats. I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely got to get y'all help. Now look, this guarantee gonna be one of the most cheesiest OP big man builds, especially being a shooting big, and especially what it could do in the paint too, on offense and defense. So I'm finna go ahead and get y'all together with this build. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? This finna be ridiculous when the game come out. Now, we gonna break this build down as best as possible. Let y'all know everything that's going on with it, because you definitely gonna want to know about this build before you decide to make any build. Before we get into that, make sure that y'all like this video right now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you do that, man. More content on the way, dropping non-stop. Now, so as far as shooting bigs, you know, it's seeming like this year is gonna be more on a short side. Like, you know, you're not gonna run into 7-foot threes at all, anything really above 7 foot. Hopefully not. You will see some, but that's not gonna be the most popular bigs that you see. Now for this position, we're gonna go power forward over center, just simply because this build is mainly for like park, twos court, threes court. You could definitely step into the rec with this, which I'm gonna tell you some more about that, because that's completely your preference. I wouldn't prefer to play the 5 depending on how the game is looking, but this definitely gonna be good for ISO ball, whatever type of game plan you got. Even if you setting screens, this is gonna be good for the park. Rec, I attempt to take it in the rec, but I see how I run at the power forward, because you know you need a shooting big if you go be at the 4 in the rec. But so for the pie chart, you know, we got 2 options for shooting bigs. We got this one and we got the one from last year. The new one, I'm not a fan of it at all. It's a little bit more on defense, as far as like, you know, interior defense and lateral quickness, perimeter defense still, but it's really not worth like losing what you get on finishing and shooting. So we gonna go with the one from last year. All right, now let's go ahead and get off into the physical profile. Now the thing about this is completely your preference. I was a little confused on this because I wanted to see how the game looked. Me, I'm a guard, so really a center or a big man is gonna be my second build. So I'm gonna see how the game is looking before I pick this. Based off your knowledge, this is completely your preference. As bad as I want to go with agility and vertical, mainly pie chart, I just feel like that'll be a little clueless, knowing that it's gonna possibly be running into big centers, strength is maxed out, and I'm gonna be getting bullied. So just to avoid all of that, I'm gonna have to go with, where's the pie chart at? I'm gonna have to go with this one. Now, yeah, it's this one. It's this one. All right, my bad. I got a little lost. I'm a little clueless. Now, look, I'm gonna go with this pie chart to where speed is the last thing that you getting, which I know I ain't trying to be slow as dirt, bro. I know that's a little dead, but just to avoid that, we been short already, so we want the vertical to be a little high. We want the strength, which I mean, with being short, probably gonna get thrown around anyway, no matter how high your strength is. So we just gonna see how that go, but we gonna go with this pie chart, man. All right, now right out the gate, max out top 4 categories in finishing. And look, you see I'm at 8 finishing badges. Make sure that you put 1 point into post hook to get you over to that 9 finishing badges. Max out everything in shooting, and then take 1 point, well, 2 points away, to where you don't lose those 19 shooting badges. All right, now defense, instantly max out rebound in both categories. We go skip over the steal just because you're not finna be getting in pockets anyway. You just want to be able to play the lanes. But what I'm finna say next is go depend on your preference. Interior defense all the way up, that's guaranteed. Now the pass accuracy, we know how the full court passes go. If you don't plan on bringing this to the rec, this probably wouldn't get touched. But we gonna put this to 61 just to make sure that I'm not getting no turnovers nonstop. We don't really know how that's gonna go in the game, but just to avoid anything stupid like that going on, we gonna put the passing accuracy up a little bit. Now, as far as what I was finna, all right, let me break it down. As far as what I was finna say, let me turn this on. As far as what I was finna say, the post fade could possibly go down. It might look like it's a little overkill on the shooting badges. 19, you know, quick draw out the game. Do you really need that many badges? I'm gonna take the 19 badges, but you know, other people preference, you could probably drop this all the way down and you can have 14 shooting badges if that's enough. But it's really no point, because you know these 31 points get you 5 more badges in shooting. You put that anywhere else, you just go get like an extra badge and finishing or something. put it in defense, just go get an extra 2 badges. Playmaking, you really not gonna be having nothing going on. So you might as well just go ahead, keep them 5 shooting badges. That's the most badges that you go get with them points, so there's no need in wasting it. Let's go ahead and get off it. So I'm gonna make my dude define, you know. I ain't trying to have nothing barely. I know a lot of people prefer barely. But as far as the height goes, you see the stats get killed. You go to 6'10", 6'10" could be reasonable. But I don't know, it's really not it for me at least. 6'11", 7 foot is definitely out the picture. So what we gonna go with for this one, we gonna go with 6'9", the default height for this build. We gonna go with 6'9". 6'8" could be a little reasonable, but I didn't want to be that little. Take a hit on my rebounding. Already short, want to be prepared for having people that's 7 feet. So we gonna go with 6'9". With this weight, we gonna put it up to around 276, to where we get a 90 strength. Yeah, so the drive and dunk don't drop down. 277. Let me see. All right, yeah, we gonna go with 277. To where your interior defense is up 7, your drive and dunk is 69. So this is the perfect weight. Strength gonna be 90, but after the wingspan, the strength is gonna drop down because we're gonna increase the wingspan, which is very stupid. I don't know why that's the thing, but I know the speed is looking real slow, man. I don't know. It's a little risky. That's why I said the physical profile. I mean, you know, we gonna depend on workouts, overall getting up at the end of the game, everything like that. All right, now, so let's break down exactly why this is good right here. We gonna max the wingspan out. Going down is not an option for us. Rebound drop, that's just clueless, all right? So we gonna have a 67-3, but you gotta remember it's 19 shooting badges, so you go crazy with the 67. End of the game, probably have a 70-71. Now, as you can remember, I don't know if you ever had a big. I don't know if this your first time looking into a big for any 2K, but last year, it was very easy to keep a 99 overall. A 99.9 to be exact if you a good player. But 99 is easy for most players anyway when you have a big. So we could expect these stats to go up 4 points. So you can be looking at a 71-3. Alright. That's gonna be pretty easy to shoot with, especially with 19 shooting badges. Another thing about the 99, right now you have a 71 drive and dunk. Though drive and dunk is gonna be able to go up to 75. So you're gonna be able to have good dunk packages for a big. I don't know if you was familiar with the shooting big last year, but the drive and dunk was around like 65. I remember mine maxed out at 70 once I hit 99.9. So I was able to unlock, you know, like the Dwight Howard dunk packages. But if I lose a game, then the packages is getting unequipped because, you know, you got to stay at 99.9. With this, you're going to be able to have Giannis dunk packages, the Dwight Howard, Shaq, Daryl Dawkins, a lot of good dunkers. So you're not finna just be up here. I think you might be able to have back scratches and all of that if you want to use that like that or something like. So you kind of gonna be a slasher really. So your dunking is gonna be good. Standing dunk is gonna be very high, jump up to like 87, 88. So you gonna be a threat in the paint too. Let's not get it wrong. Like this is not finna be a one-dimensional. I'm shooting only. Gotta go up wide open. Like you gonna be able to be in the paint a little bit. It's like a little baby paint beast a little bit. All right. Defense, rebounding is pretty good. Definitely higher than last year for the shooting big. Block is going to look crazy. The only thing that's different this year is really the three-pointer, which is less, but you have 19 shooting badges. Quick draws out the game, so there's more to work with. That could upgrade some badges from silver to gold to Hall of Fame, or just add a whole new Hall of Fame badge in general. So the breakdown of this, you got to look at everything that's going on. Plus, once you get your overall up at the end game, I know you don't want to make a build that's based off end game, really. Like, well, it's not even end game. It just depends on how much you grind. But the stats overall is just going to be going crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this build is really going to be good. The only thing I say is questionable is the physical profile, because 57 speed is not good. Get some workouts in. 61 overall up, probably 64, 65. That's not too bad, but still. So yeah, 91 wingspan guaranteed. Max it out. You see the stats right here. Based on what I said, this build is definitely gonna be good. So right out the gate, since we shorter, we gonna go with glass cleaner badge. Rim protector could be decent, but you know what I'm saying. We want to get some throw him out the way animations and be able to snag. So glass cleaner badge is what we going with, man. Now I say you made a glass cleaner lockdown. Kevin Love. is a pretty decent comparison. Not the Kevin Love right now, though, you know what I'm saying? Timberwolves, Kevin Love, but definitely a good comparison. Gonna go ahead, put this overall up so that we could go ahead and get straight to the badges. All right, so for the breakdown of badges, we got 9 finishing badges. So I'll just put these anywhere, honestly. I don't know what it would be looking like, but you can see you can have gold finishing badges, of course. So I'll just put it in back down, Punisher on silver, drop stepper on silver, contact finish on gold, Giant Slayer on silver. You know what I mean? Shooting badges, Hall of Fame shooting badges. This is just a throw together just to show you what's possible. You can have all the Hall of Fame if you want to, of course. So we're gonna go with Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Hall of Fame green machine. Range extender will probably be on gold because with a 67.3, I don't think I'm gonna be shooting from no halves. You know what I mean? I probably could, but it just depends on how it's looking. You know what I mean? Corner specialist on silver, dead on gold, D-fades on gold in case you know we want to get into some little dirt type bag or something. Go in the post, go a little crazy. Playmaking badge, you only get 1, so of course. Break starter guarantee got to be the only thing I'm getting unless I'm on the tools court or something. I might just throw it somewhere useless. That's up to you. Defense, 18 badges. All right. Guaranteed rebound chaser, Hall of Fame. That's guaranteed. That's not a question. Intimidator, Hall of Fame. Possibly go, more than likely Hall of Fame. 6'9", definitely got to get contested. Brick wall, I mean, it's just depending on your game. So like I said, it's completely up to you. I'd probably have no go to Hall of Fame depending. Box, depending on how it's looking with smaller centers, if I'm getting thrown around, it's going to be on Hall of Fame, but we just go put on so to see what it's looking like. I heard that Pogo Stick got patched, we know that, but we definitely got to put that up. I'm sure it's still going to be looking stupid. Rim protector on silver just to get some type of blocks. Hall of Fame probably a little bit too much, but we definitely need rim protector. So, yeah, man, you get Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame defense, these the badge lineup. Definitely capable of going crazy. You want to get a little cheesy or something with this, probably take Giant Slayer off because we're going to be taller than 6'9". We got to see what type of builds people coming with. Put on a little fancy footwork, get a little glitchy, you know, hop step. Got some Giannis packages on, you know what I mean? You might be able to get some different layup packages, honestly. I don't know. But this build definitely going to be good, man. It's guaranteed. You're going to be able to slash. You're going to be able to shoot, of course. You're going to be able to do a little bit of everything, man. So, I definitely at least suggest that you make this build. If you're going to do any type of shooting build, make it exactly like this. This is kind of like a rebounded wing, way slower, but a big body at the same time, man. Like, I don't know. It's the closest thing because there's a lot of things that's patched. So, this is the best that you could cook up as far as a shooting big go, man. Make sure that you like this video if you haven't, man. Subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? More content on the way. I'm going to drop my Twitch down below in the link. We're going to be live streaming as soon as 2K drop, man. Make sure that y'all tap in. Yeah, it's a wrap for this video.